Hi, I'm Aaron Showalter from Anchorage Fire Department Mechanic Shop. I'm a mechanic on these fire trucks. Engine 2 came in about a month ago and could not pass the pump test. It would flow water, but it wouldn't flow and pressurize for the GPM that it called for. So we were troubleshooting it, and we had to take it all apart. We tried going from the pump transmission over here, rebuilt that, put it back in, still causing the same cavitation problems. So we decided to take apart the whole pump. This is the top half of the pump. If we flipped it over, you'd see we found big cavitation holes from air getting in there, and when you condense air, it turns into a pressure or gas, and it starts corroding the pump housing, and that's what we found. So we're going to order a new pump housing, and in doing so, I am now in the process of reassembling everything. The impeller, this is the thing that makes the magic happen. The water comes in here and then gets pushed out here, and at an alarming rate of 2,000 gallons per minute is what this at 150 psi. At 150 psi, so it's kind of just impressive that this one little impeller can do that. This sits inside this guy and this other bottom half. I'm cleaning all the brass. This is supposed to be brass looking like this. I'm cleaning this out. This is the stripper and seal that fits like that. Fits over like that, and it's just part of the sealing surface and the stripping seal where the water comes in and sheds away, goes back in. There's a huge path of flow things. Man, this is fun. This is the pump transmission. This is where it gets all its power. This is coming from, you have the engine, then you have your the transmission that's connected to the drive line. And then once you are up in the cab, you have a PTO switch, air operated PTO switch. You flip it open, and this cylinder down here, right there, sorry. The cylinder takes the fork and moves it, and then now transfers it. Instead of going to the driveline, it goes up into the pump. And then if you come around, this is blocked. If you have CAV system, this would have a coupler on it, and you'd have the CAV system right here on the back of it. But we took it off because we're no longer using CAV system on Anchorage Fire Department. So then it comes out to the water pump. It's splined in here, which we will see right here. This is where it's connected to the whole pump, and then starts flowing water. And the path of flow would be started from here, so you come off your hydrant or off of a pond or a water source. How about we just say that? Comes into here, and then it comes into the pump. And we have all these little tubes right here that when you guys push, I think I'm talking to engineers mainly. When you're trying to pull a vacuum, this tube, this hole, and all these little ports are trying to suck the water in so it can get to the pump. Because when you can't quite create a vacuum with this in an impeller, you have to have suction. Anyways, the water comes in here and then gets forced into this side on both sides. Centrifugal, that's why it's a CS pump, centrifugal force pump, comes in here and gets spun out. And then it goes, as you can see, this right here, there's a little arrow, so you know where the water is going to come down into this hole. And this is our problem that we found was right here, and on the other side, if I were to be able to flip that over, there's a bunch of pitting and stuff right here, and this is the stripping seal, and this is where we're thinking the cavitation's happening, and we're not being able to allow to get our 2,000 GPM. So it comes around here, water goes down and out to all your valves that are sitting over there. Thanks for stopping by the shop.